welcome to Marriage for Dummies podcast with your host, Tel and Nick.
Girl, what? Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. 3, 2.
Come on, bro. We need an
You're doing
introduction.
3, 2, 1, start.
You don't like my introduction.
Do it.
Hey, guys. Welcome to Marriage for Dummies podcast with your host, Tel and Nick.
What's up? What's up?
So this is going to be a trial run.
A pilot episode.
A pilot episode into our journey of a podcast that's surrounded around relationships, marriages, situationships,
Sneaky links.
ship you're in.
Sneaky links.
Those two.
You were my sneaky link.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Good. No, we're just joking, guys. Seriously, we put the call out on Facebook the other day. We appreciate you guys showing interest in it, and we're just gonna kind of give it what we got and see where we go from there. Chantel, you got the first question.
So my question was, what are your healthy and unhealthy habits?
Why you had to start with that one? You could have picked any other question.
It's my question.
But you could have picked any. Matter of fact,
you don't want to answer it.
Right.
You don't want
Matter of
you don't want
fact,
to answer it.
you start. You answer your own question.
All right. We starting with healthy or unhealthy? Okay, a healthy habit of mine is I don't have none. I would say probably my hobby of building, woodworking. Sad to say, I don't have a habit of like working out, eating clean, none of that stuff. So healthy habit, my healthy habit would be my hobby. Got a lot of unhealthy habits. Unhealthy habit of mine is I curse too much.
Woo.
I don't eat right.
Why don't you eat right?
Because I got somebody that feeds me unhealthy foods.
That's right.
I don't eat right. I don't work out. I got a bit of a... My attitude can be nasty.
It's gonna fucking snow.
My attitude can be nasty. This is bad. A lot of my unhealthy habits outweigh my
Good
healthy.
habits, yeah.
But we can work on that. Yeah, those are my unhealthy habits.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
So my healthy habits, let me start with the good first, is that I work out, I eat good, and I look good, so I feel good. Were we talking about healthy or unhealthy?
Boy, all that.
My healthy habits are. I'm from West Baltimore, so.
You from West Baltimore?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. That's. I don't know what I'm talking about. Healthy habits. Now that you kind of asked it, it's kind of sad to say. I don't think I really got too many. Is waking up early every morning considered a healthy habit to like get the day started?
I wouldn't say it's healthy. I would probably say it's just a routine.
It's a routine.
But some people can think that waking up mid-afternoon is healthy.
Yeah, but they probably don't got a job. They keep waking up.
Oh my God.
Mid-afternoon. So clearly I need some more healthy habits. My unhealthy habits are I probably drink too much. I don't work out. I cook with way too much salt. I'm always making a pasta or something. You know, I do.
But it be good.
It do be good.
He just don't account for our kids when he cook.
Sometimes I make it too spicy.
Yes.
But they fight through it. They be like, "It's good, Daddy." Yeah. So those are kind of my unhealthy habits, and I know it's something that I need to work on. And just
Maybe
being,
say, "What do you got unhealthy habits? You drink too much?"
yeah, this water. Oh shit. My bad, y'all. All right, so we kind of went through our healthy.
We went through our individual healthy and unhealthy
Oh
habits.
shit! So you about to bring it into
So
what's
we
our
about to
me
turn
and
it
you?
up. Yeah. What is our what is our as in a marriage? What are our marriage healthy and unhealthy habits? Do you want to take healthy or do you want to take unhealthy? Or do you want to flip flop?
I'll start with the healthy one.
Okay.
Even if we go to bed mad at each other, we never take it into the next day. So when we wake up, it's over.
Okay.
Your turn.
Am I giving a healthy?
Whatever you want to do, baby. Don't get choked on this camera, though.
I'll give an unhealthy. And just because it's unhealthy doesn't mean that it's like we're not working on it. It's not, you know, nothing is that serious. But I would say an unhealthy marriage issue is
Say it.
no, because honestly, and we are not perfect by any means. Not even trying to go there at all. But we don't have like when I think of unhealthy, I think, and this is not just strictly to this, but I think of like fighting all the time, whether that's physical, whether that's arguments, or I think about like me just being like flat out nasty to him, or he just being like flat out nasty to me. That's not the case. But I do know that we have some unhealthy.
Do you want me to get the people on unhealthy habits since you beating around the bush with the people?
What?
One of our unhealthy habits is that when Chantel gets mad, she's about, we're not nasty to each other, none of that. But she's nasty in another way. If we're really mad at each other, this lady will ignore me for like 17 hours straight. And she knows that it gets to me, and I hate it.
Wait.
It's evil.
You are he's a lie. Now I will give him that 6 years ago. Yeah, it would be shit. It would be days. It would be times where we would have an argument, and I would like, I won't speak to this man for like a week straight.
All right, so how did we get over? But
over time, I think we've gotten over because, and mainly him, because I didn't see that I had an issue with not speaking to him. I thought that it was practically okay because I was mad, and that's how I thought I was in the right to act. Like, I got the right to not talk to this man for 5 days because he pissed me off over something petty. So it took for him to be like, and it was a lot of work, I ain't gonna lie. It took for him to be like, just in a roundabout way, yo, just talk to me. Like, just, if you can get past like just being mad for like 2 seconds and just have a conversation. I don't know how this man did it, because I swear to God, like,
yeah, I'll be mad no more.
Nobody could ever, like, when Chantal was pissed, and people knew not to fuck. Don't fuck with her when she's mad. Like, nobody could break down that wall, that barrier, whatever. But now it has come to the point where, like, if we argue, like I said, we're not perfect. If we argue, I might be pissed off with him in that moment, and then I swear to God, like 5-10 minutes later, it's like, yeah, you pissed me off, but what we gonna eat for dinner? Or you wanna watch a movie?
Food? Yeah, every time.
Yeah, food always played. But yeah, I don't know how he did it, but
You know what else used to piss me off when you was mad? She did a really good job of ignoring only me. Like, I call him like, what you want, mom, sucker? And then, like, she could literally be in the bed beside me, and, you know, we got our backs on each other. And I'm like, hey, babe. And she's like, leave me alone. And then she get a phone call. She's like, what's up, bitch? Yo, is you mad or no? Like, oh, you're just really taking out on me and to add a little salt to the wound.
Yo,
Everybody call your phone. It
used to be bad. And sometimes I wouldn't do it intentionally, but sometimes when I knew he was like pissed, or depending on what he did to piss me off, like the level of pissed off I was, sometimes I would do it intentionally. And it used to grind his gears to the point where sometimes I used to block him. And he would...
Don't tell me you used to blow your phone, because I did not.
I did not.
Tell me
what you used to do. When I blocked you, he would download a text-free number.
No, see, what you're forgetting is, I didn't download it. I already had the text-free number. I just added you to the rotation in the text-free app. That's all that was.
Anyway, so that's an unhealthy habit. Another unhealthy habit.
Why are you giving people all the unhealthy?
Okay, I'll give you a healthy. A healthy habit is, I think, and we just were talking about this the other day too. I think that we have our own, and it's nothing unique or nothing, because I'm pretty sure every couple has it, but I think that we have our own love language. Like, it's not our love language. It's not a typical, hey, I love you. It's not a typical, come hold me. It's not a typical, like, kiss or hug or anything.
It's not a typical, like, this matches with this and this should mesh.
Right. So our
it's like West Baltimore meets East Baltimore, and it's like
it's a ghetto love story.
No, it's not. Because East is not ghetto. No, your mama. East is not the ghetto part. West is. So when I picked her up from the slums of West Baltimore, that was a healthy part of our relationship.
I wish you would have.
Because you know how the old saying go, wasn't nobody coming to see you, Otis. They were coming to see me. And don't make me slide out in this video.
Anyway, our love language that I think, well, my love language to him is like, and he hates it, but like I'll go up and like come behind him.
Come on, bro.
Like
you're telling people this.
And like start humping on his butt right now.
Come on, yo. Like, you better say I'll be like fighting you off.
Like, you feel that? You want that? You feel? And he be like, yeah.
Yeah, the fuck, okay. You gotta be fucked up.
So he be like, come on. Well, I can't say the word that he be saying because we might get
banned.
But he be like, come on with that.
Ish.
Yeah, y'all know what word I'm talking about. If somebody coming up behind you and like, as a man, like, yeah. But that's my love language to him. Or I'll be like, I don't know, kind of like to just do goofy stuff. Like, that's our thing. Like, we're not the typical, like, I mean, we hold hands out in public and all that stuff.
We do.
Yeah, yo, he capping like shit.
We do.
Yeah, we did.
You was a lie.
We did. And you be grabbing my hand.
You was a lie.
I don't even be trying to be seen with you, but
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's our love language. Or what? I think that's another healthy thing. Like, when we out in public, stop. Like, when we out in public, like, he does embarrassing shit to me.
Oh my God, I'm the literally king at embarrassing her.
When I say embarrassing, so people think that we be serious.
There's no filter. Like, I'll be out and somebody asks a question or she do something that's whatever, and I'll be like, damn, I should have married your sister, or I should have stayed married to my ex-wife. And people be like, and all
the time at Walmart, you was like, you told me to go get some diced tomatoes or something. And you was like, put that shit in that cart and come fuck with it. Yo, when I say it was a dude in the aisle and Nick walked past, like, put that shit in the cart, hurry the fuck up. And when I looked up, yo, when I say, I swear to God, I wish I had, like, I wish I was recording, because this dude looked me, like, he looked into my soul and was like, yo, are you all right? Like,
and people be like, and some people, they be like, I don't know if I want to respond to this, but like,
I should intervene or like
just start to check out and get out. But we got to move on to the next question. So I'm gonna give y'all a nice little segue here as we move into the next question. I'm gonna pull it up here on my phone.
Did we turn the air on?
Yeah, we
Am I
did.
looking a little green?
You might not have paid your BGE bill.
Yes, I like
But what I'll say in our little segue question is, y'all see this? This is my wedding ring. Chantel, where is your wedding ring?
I think one of the kids called me. Okay, all right. I don't have my wedding ring, right? Haven't had it for
3 days.
3 days. I didn't lose it. None of that. So last week I went to NOLA with my sisters, right?
NOLA.
Yeah.
NOLA.
Yeah. So I went to NOLA with my sister, right? So on the last day that we was coming back, we were at Popeyes. And my sisters was like, I was sitting across from my sister, and it was like, yo, your ring is fucking glistening. I was like, you know what? The crazy part is, and I hate saying this, but I don't even clean my ring, which I know that sounds crazy, and I know I should, but I was like, I don't even clean my ring. And I was like, and it was like, what? And I was like, oh my God, yo, why did I lose a dime out of my ring? So my sister, when I say Tyra Shawn was more scared, then they was like, don't tell me. They was like, wait till you get back. Then like, tell them like 3-4 days, like once you home, be like, oh my God, I love it.
Feel like it happened.
Like, it feel like it happened all right.
Tyra Shawn, I'm coming for you.
I think, yo, that man do not care. The ring is under warranty. He's gonna take that shit back to the store and get it fixed.
And what I say when you send it to me?
So when I said, I was like, babe, I texted him. I was like, babe, ... And he said the eyes. I was like, what? I said, oh my God, I lost a diamond out of my ring. And he texted me. He was like, well, as long as you ain't leave the whole damn ring or leave the ring in NOLA, like, we can go to the store and get it fixed.
So
like,
I interpreted. Let me tell you my story of her losing the ring.
Oh God, here we go.
You know how say NOLA?
NOLA,
Got
baby.
the cobblestone streets, right? They was down there twerking on their hands.
What the?
Rubbing the ring.
That's how I lost a diamond.
Yeah.
Twerking on my hands.
Yeah, like you know what? Y'all, West Baltimore's like monkeys. Ooh, go. Like, anyway, the next question is, and this might be a little tough one. How does your life compare to how you imagined it growing up?
Honestly speaking, I wasn't one of those little girls that was like, oh, I can't wait to get married. I want to pick his fence with the house and the dog and the family. Baby,
We still got the dog.
Still got the dog. Still got a half fence. Like, when I say I was a straight up boy growing up, like that, I was a tomboy. Like, I didn't care about all that shit. Like, so honestly, I didn't really, when I was coming, I really didn't think about my future. I just knew that I didn't want to be a piece of shit. That like, I wanted to have.
Did you accomplish that?
I did. Depending on who you ask. Depending on who you ask. Like, some people may think I'm a piece of shit, but that's okay. But it was never like I want the house and the kids and the husband and the, all that. I knew that I did not want to be what I saw growing up. I knew that was a no-no. But yeah, it was never like I want this, and I accomplished it. Don't get me wrong, my life turned out great. I love my life. Shit, if I hit the lottery, I love it even more. But it was never like, I made dreams as a little girl to do or to be whatever. So, but in a roundabout, the answer to that is, I guess my life is, probably better than what I imagined, because I never really set,
Right. So the question said, how does your life compare to how you imagined it growing up? And for me, I was always that hopeless romantic. So I did envision getting married one day, having kids, white picket fence, beach body model, superstar, runway model wife. And I kind of got, I kind of got all of that.
I ain't that.
Except for the white picket fence.
Not the model body.
White picket fence, right?
Not the model body.
I'm gonna play it cool because we still trying to go upstairs tonight. You know what I mean? But and I was kind of brought up on principles, lived with my grandmother, grandfather for a little bit. My mom and dad was married, so I grew up around married people. I've seen firsthand how marriages should work, and I would be remiss if I said I didn't see how marriages shouldn't work. So to compare my life to how I wanted it back then, I think as a couple, husband and wife, I think that we are truly winning. I think that we've kind of gotten to a point where it's like, what's next? You know, we're kind of doing this with the investment property, but you know, even when we start doing that, it's kind of like, what's next? So now what I want to do is I want to start. So we got the foundation is completely there, and we started building bricks, right? So the first floor there, the second floor there, and it's like, fuck a roof. We don't need a roof. I just want to keep building up as high as possible, not putting a cap on us, and whatever our life leads to, you know, hopefully it's great things. We live a long, happy, healthy life. Our children grow up and we put them out, and when they are ready. I know some people are like, oh my God, you put your children out. When they're ready, so, you know, we can walk around the house naked. So, and if anybody want to babysit the kids, so we can do it now. Yo, we had TikToks too, though.
They come with a package.
Yeah, right. But I think this was a great conversation. I had fun doing it. This was our pilot conversation,
Right.
Our pilot episode. So make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that type of stuff. Give us honest feedback. That's one thing that we're big on. And please make sure you send your questions in, because we don't necessarily want to have to, you know, think of random questions in our head. And we know that most people have questions that they want to ask, and it be involving that it does involve their situation. So even if you send it to us in a DM or whatever, we'll never tell anybody who it's for or who it's from, anything like that. None of your questions is not anything that somebody else probably doesn't want to answer to. And not saying that we have all of the correct answers, but we at least can give you our opinion on it. What you got to say?
And we want to try to stick to questions or topics that we can relate to. So if somebody asks a question like
how did you hold a dude down in jail? That's not us.
Yeah, we can't answer that, because I've never, like, that has never been a situation for us.
Unless I was going to Whitworth, I might go.
Now, if you send in a question that has nothing to do with anything that we have went through,
we might get to get your opinion.
And if we tell you that, like, hey, you know, this, you know, we not that we'll cover it, but if you send it to us and we tell you, hey, you know, we have never like dealt with this situation, that's fireworks, y'all. Happy 4th.
We don't live in West Baltimore
or East.
West. That was
anyway.
We got drums over East.
Anyway, but if you send us a question and if we tell you, hey, we this isn't a topic that we can go over because it doesn't apply to us. And if you say, well, can you still just kind of give your what ifs if we was in that situation? We can do that to the best of our ability, but we'll let you know if it's something that we've never experienced, or, you know. So we want you to ask questions, and so we can cover it, so we're just not making up or getting questions off the internet to cover. We want to hear like some of the stuff that y'all want to know,
yep,
or some of the stuff that you have been through. Like he said, if you don't want your name attached to it, we'll never say who it's from or anything like that.
Because we're not no rats. Right. And total transparency, we did receive a couple questions today, but they were heavy hitters. So it was kind of like we wanted to ease into this first.
Ease into it, like not.
Right. It was like, what would you do if your husband slept with your sister? I was like, damn,
It
like,
was not that. But, well, shit, Kimberly asked, since you put it on Facebook publicly, her crazy ass asked all these questions. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get somebody else a chance to ask stuff. But we don't want to roll straight into the hard, deep questions. For, like I said, this is a trial run. This is now pilot.
Hard, deep. No, my boy.
We'll get to that later. But we don't want to start off with those kind of questions. We want to kind of like, you know,
ease your way.
ease it.
Yep.
On it. But it could be anything. It could be, man, it could be finances. It could be, you know, insecurities. It could be kids. It could be your spouse's family. It could be shit like that. Because, I mean, we are married. So, yes, we've been through all of that. But, yeah.
Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Merge 4 dollars. Ow!
Shut the
Don't do that.
No.
Oh, my bad. Bye, guys.
Watch, like, comment, subscribe, drop your questions.
All that.
Yeah, we
I already
don't be a dick, but we can take criticism. So like we said, we want your feedback. Let us know how you think the power lit thing went and all of that. Oh, yeah.
Bye.